when you see that you described that as Rocky having a gun, you say he's putting it away when you see two people walking by. You know what I'm saying that?
No.
Okay, take a look at the video. Thank you. You see those two sets of lights there?
Yeah.
Okay. And you put the set away, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And after that happened, Rocky turned around and walked away, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And after that, everything, using your words, everything is about to be over at that point, right?
I mean, right after we
So
switched
away.
out, putting the knife away, so it wasn't really, everything happened fast.
Yeah, before you get to that point, let me just ask you this one. When you see Rocky put that away and start walking away, you said everything is about to be over at that point, right? Before you see anything else.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And after Rocky turned and walked away, and everything was about to be over, the altercation had ended, despite Rocky having displayed what you said was a gun, you didn't run away from him, right?
Really not.
Well, hold on. You didn't run away, or that's not right?
No, I didn't run away.
Let me say clearly not.
Yeah, clearly not.
Well, clearly not right, or clearly that he didn't run away? Because you said,
I
you
didn't
asked
run
the
away.
question, then you said, is that right?
Okay. To the contrary, you actually, at one point, told Rocky to shoot the gun, right?
That was before, I was like, if you brought a gun, shoot it.
Okay. In any event, you started following Rocky, Hills, and Twelby as they started walking down Argyle Avenue to Selma.
Negative.
Negative.
No.
Okay.
I told you I was talking to Jamel.
Which exhibit is this?
This is people's one arm.
Number one?
Yeah, one. But we make it straight. Okay. So Selma's here, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Where was the parking lot location on this map?
Point,
The
can you
initial-
point out on the exhibit that's behind you?
Wait, the first, when he
Yes,
first pulled out,
yes.
that's in the parking garage. So that would be, is this the W right here?
Hold on, we'll have.
Can you put the other one up?
Here you go. It's right here on Argyle, right here. That's the prosecutor's finger before. So see where I just put that pen?
Okay, can you put the one of the visual picture?
Sure. This one?
That's people's two, right?
Yeah.
There's two.
Okay, what am I looking at?
The parking garage over there.
Yeah, park. This is where the shooting happened?
Right, go around the block.
Right here, so it's right here, yeah.
So now I'm gonna do the map back up. So, right here is on Argyle Avenue, where the parking lot was.
Okay.
And this is the route you took. When you follow, right?
Yeah, shoot that.
Yes. Okay. Now, I asked you before, as Rocky, Bills, and Trolley started walking away down Argyle, heading towards Selma, did you follow them? And what was your answer, sir?
I told you I was talking to 12E because I seen him with a knife. But yes, I walked down the block with him.
Behind, you were following, right?
I was following him. I was walking with Ills. 12E was right there and Rocky was in front.
Indicating that the two other individuals, the last two you said, were in front of the position that needed to see that possible.
Okay. So, you said that eventually, you saw 12E with a pocket knife?
I seen him putting away a pocket knife. I didn't kneel him down, but putting it away.
All right. So as the three of them are walking, up Argyle to Selma, and you're walking with them, you started to use your words, talking shit to them, right?
I just started talking, expressing my feelings for what just happened overall.
Okay. Let's. Thanks. You know, I asked you a second ago, I was looking for your preliminary hearing testimony on your, I asked you before, when they, the three of them, Bill, Trophy, and Rocky, started walking away and Argyle toward Selma, you followed, and you said incorrect, right?
I don't recall. I don't,
Just
I
a
just,
second.
what noise is, what are you talking about? Cause you tripped, like,
Question and answer we had just like within the last 2 minutes.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Question.
I'll ask you again. When Trilby, Bills, and Rocky started walking down Argyle to Selma, away from you, you followed them, correct?
But I think the word follow
Yes.
has multiple interpretations. Hold on,
Who's not speaking
Mr.
to
Lewis. They stop with the speaking objections. Advice to everyone. What is the objection? Objection B, sustained.
Well, let me read you from your preliminary hearing testimony,
One line,
156, Your Honor.
hold on.
Yeah, of course, I'm going to read it. 156, line 3 to line 5. It's only 2 lines.
Okay.
This is you under oath in November 2023. Question. They started walking eastbound on Argyle to Selma, and you followed them, correct? Answered by you.
Yeah, sure.
Answered by you, yes.
Yes.
Yes, wait, yes now? Okay. See, you think I'm wrong?
She's trying to make it sound like something else.
Actually, argumentative. We talked about. the-
Withdrawn, you're right, absolutely. Okay, so, now at one point, as you were following them, I think you testified on your direct, you don't really remember what you said to 12 Hills. Is that right?
Which one was this? Which they,
Which day?
repeat the question first.
Okay, let's focus on November 6th, 2021. Okay, after the initial incident at the parking lot. Okay, with that,
Keep going.
okay. When you're following Rocky, 12 Hills down Argyle to Selma, you said words to Hills and 12. Do you remember specifically what you said?
I think I said something about 12, he's not where he's supposed to be, and it was just like a crackhead or something like that. Or like, he's on, I don't know what I was saying. There's a lot of stuff I was saying, I mentioned a lot of other people's names, like, a lot of stuff. It was like a block and a half, we were walking. I'm just talking, you know, a lot of stuff.
What you said to Hills was that he was a crackhead, right?
Okay.
And what you said to 12 was that he lives in the projects, right?
I think so.
And you're walking with them, as you said, that they could hear you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And as you were saying these things, you weren't like speaking softly, you were yelling at them, right?
mean, I'm just talking, I'm just verbally expressing my feelings, I just haven't come forward.
Was your voice elevated or were you yelling when you said that to them?
I don't remember.
Okay. Page 70, line 6 to 18.
Six,
70, page 70, line 16 to 18. 16 to 18. I think I said 6, well, you're right.
Here again?
Question by you, question by me. At your preliminary hearing when you were under oath in 2023, was your voice elevated or were you yelling this stuff? Answer, yeah, yes. Okay. So, you went all the way from that parking lot on Argyle, that on People's Exhibit 1, to the corner of Argyle and Selma. You made a right following them to East Del Mar. And you went to that corner of East Del Mar and Selma, right?
Correct.
All right. And your testimony was that you were asked on direct testimony by the prosecutor that you never saw Rocky carry a gun before, correct?
Did I ever, when was it, a secondary hearing?
No, the trial, just,
Yeah.
so,
Oh, I don't remember.
okay.
I don't remember.
This is your trial testimony from
Yeah, but it's
2 days ago. Line 523, page 233. You don't have it. I'll read it one more. Share my transcript. Yeah, go. It's sworn testimony, okay. Right, I'll read it. Question, this is just in front of the jury. Did you know the defendant carried guns regularly? And that was when the prosecutor was asking. Answer, not really. I think one time he said, I seem like on his wallet, he had like a firearms in New York one time or something like that. But I don't remember ever seeing or knowing, like physically knowing. Question, okay. I mean, did you personally see him with a gun on occasion before this? Answer, no. He has a lot of security. So you told this jury that you had not known Rocky carry guns before, correct?
I mean, I don't chill with the man, but I'm assuming he doesn't really, he's a superstar. I don't really chill with him every day, I don't know. You asked me a broad question. All the time I chill with him, I don't know him for carrying guns.
This is for as long as that question. Okay, you gave the answer. Okay. That's a truthful answer, right?
I don't chill with him. I don't chill, so I don't know what he does.
But you don't know him to carry guns, correct? What do you say?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But one thing you know is for sure he doesn't carry prop guns. That you know.
I mean, who carries a prop gun?
That's what you know, right?
Who's gonna come to a situation and carry a prop gun and do?
Mr. Efron,
That's not my question.
Mr. Tacopina is asking you a question.
I don't.
Wait, Mr. Tacopina is asking you a question whether it's a yes or no, or I don't recall, or I don't remember. That's the question again.
Second.
Ask the question again.
Sure. You said you didn't know him to carry guns, and therefore you don't know if he carries guns. But as far as prop guns are concerned, that you know for a fact he never carries. That's what he told
That's
you.
either yes or no.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So, anyway, clearly after you saw Rocky with what you said was a gun, you were not afraid to follow him.
It wasn't about being afraid.
Ask you a question, sir.
Was it
Here,
because I was afraid?
next week if you want. After you saw
Yeah, I was
Rocky,
afraid. I was afraid. I was hurt. I was a lot of
Mr.
things.
Efron, he's asking you another question which calls for yes or a no.
What's
Ask
the
the
question?
question again.
sure. After you saw Rocky with what you say was a gun, you were not afraid to follow him.
No.
Excellent.
You were actually questioned about that on December 17th.
The last answer was a question spelled negative, so I don't think we have an answer that is understood. Maybe the question in the applicant.
Were you afraid of Rocky when you were following him?
Was I afraid?
After you saw the gun.
After you saw the gun, and you were following, were you afraid of him?
At that moment 3 years ago, doing the
Yes.
I mean, I just had a gun pulled on me. Yeah.
Yeah, you were afraid to follow him. But despite your fear, you did,
Yes.
despite your fear, you did it anyway, right?
I mean, a lot was going on. Yeah, my emotions, everything.
So your testimony to this jury under oath was that you were afraid to follow him when you saw him pull that gun. You testified to that same question at the preliminary hearing in November of 2023, under oath, the same oath you took here. And you asked this question and you gave this answer. What, 158, lines 24 to 27.
Is that the preliminary hearing transcript or the trial transcript?
Preliminary hearing.
158.
158, lines 24 to 27.
Hold on.
I'm holding it.
It's very good.
Question. Okay, and again, clearly, after you seeing that he had a gun, according to you, you aren't afraid of him or afraid to follow him, right? Answer, no. So in November of 2023, after you saw him pull a gun, you were not afraid to follow him. Today, after you saw him pull a gun thinking back, you were afraid to follow him, correct?
I just told you a lot was going on. I'm feeling a lot of different things, but at the moment, I was just mad. There was a lot of shit was going on.
Anyway, you were asked by detectives that same question within a month or so in December of 2021, December 17th to be exact, a little over a month. You asked by detectives, including Detective Flores, who asked you, why did you continue following Rocky if you knew he had a gun? You remember that line of questions by the detectives?
No.
And do you remember telling the detectives you didn't know why?
Exactly. I don't know. I'm arguing with 12B. I just told you before earlier, but I mean, just the next question or whatever you got.
And then you were questioned later about that, almost a year later, again. In November 14th of 2022 by the Deputy District Attorney, Fred Engel, who's heard a lot about, who again questioned you, why would you follow the guy that you saw with a real gun on you? And this time you said, I don't know why I didn't turn around after you pulled out the gun the first time. You remember telling me that?
Say it again, please.
Sure. The interview you had with the district attorney for Echo, okay, in November of 2022. He asked you why you didn't turn around after you saw him pull out a gun. And your answer was, I don't know why I didn't turn around after you pulled out the gun the first time. Remember that?
I mean, there's so many interviews. It's pretty, they're all consistent. So
Do you remember saying that or not?
I don't remember.
Okay, I guess I'll read that transcript. It's, Paul, it's from the, we have a different transcript. Can you find it? You have it. I'm on board with the answer to Mr. Engel that you gave was, yeah, because I don't know why I didn't turn around after you pulled out the gun the first time. I probably, more likely more than likely, I was getting ready to leave, before I saw 12 pulling out the knife, putting the knife away. Thank you. Okay. So then I'm thinking, okay, thank you. So then I'm thinking, okay, this is a white flag situation. They just come in with Rocky, but now when I see 12 with a knife, I'm thinking, what the heck? They come here to assess me. Understand that?
Yeah,
You do.
I don't remember, but it's in the content.
Okay. We have a different trench. Can you find it? You have it? On line 14, the answer to Mr. Henry gave was, yeah, because I don't know why I didn't turn around after you pulled out the gun the first time. I probably, more than likely, I was getting ready to leave, before I saw 12 pulling out the knife, putting the knife away. Thank you. Okay. So then I'm thinking, okay, thank you. So then I'm thinking, okay, this is a white flag situation. They just come in with Rocky, but now when I see 12 with a knife, I'm thinking, what the heck? They come in here to assess me. Understand that?
Yeah,
You do.
I don't remember, but it's in the content.
Okay.
It was a long time ago.
So in front of this jury now, let's get your answer in front of this jury. You asked on 2 different occasions, on 2 different days by the prosecutor, January 28th and January 29th, why you followed a man with a gun. On your first day of testimony, you were asked, did you ever think he would actually shoot you? And your answer to that question to this jury was, at that point, I don't know. Like I said, I was just so mad, I see the gun, I didn't care. Remember telling the story that?
Yeah.
Okay. On your second day of testimony from the prosecutor, you were asked why you followed Rocky if you knew he had a real gun, and you said you believed he definitely wouldn't shoot you. You know what I'm saying that?
You could put it away.
Okay. Now, in fact, during the altercation by the parking garage, you told Rocky something to the effect of, shoot that dumbass fake gun. Did you say something like that?
No.
Okay. Now, on the rec, you were asked this question about that. Would you have said that about the, shoot that dumbass fake gun, or something to that effect? Would you have said that because you knew he definitely doesn't carry a fake gun? Remember?
That's gonna assume a fact on an evidence.
What's that?
It's a question.
Where's that coming from?
Just the rec testimony. I like to read
Word
it.
for word?
I'll read it.
Yeah, read it word for word.
Problem form the question.
I don't know what the question was, I
Yeah.
don't remember.
I'll read it. I'll read the question.
Question and answer. Go ahead.
Sure. Said to this jury on the 29th of January, questioned by Mr. President. Did you say to the defendant, put that fake gun away? Answer by you. No. Question, is that something you would say to him? Answer, no, why would I say put that fake gun away? Question, does that confuse you? Because you don't know him to actually carry a fake gun? Answer, just confusing me all around. Remember giving that answer?
Yes.
You guys go, okay. You did, however, tell Rocky to shoot whatever was in his hand, right?
That was
On
prior.
the parking lot, yeah.
That was prior. That was not when he shot the actual
No,
gun.
no, no. On Argyle,
When he first moved up here.
correct. Right. You the gun and shoot.
Yeah. No, I didn't say shoot, I said if you brought a gun, shoot it. Like, why you bring the gun for?
Shoot it.
I mean, like, at that point, it's just like, why you got a gun?
And the reason you told to shoot it is because you knew that was not a gun, right?
Absolutely not.
We have to just take your word for that, right?
I mean, we gotta take your word.
I'll take my word. I'm not.
No, don't start that.
I'm not
He
doing
asks the questions, you answer the questions. Go ahead.
When you first reported this incident to the police, 2 days later, on November 8th, 2021, you said you saw initially Elijah Ulunga, meaning ASAP Bill's armed with a knife. That was your first version, correct?
What? I never said that.
When you say what, you don't
I
understand the question?
didn't understand the question.
You didn't
I
understand the
didn't
question.
understand the question.
When you first reported this incident to the police on November 8th, 2021, you told the police that the person you saw with the knife was ill, it's natural.
No, I never said that.
You never said
I
that.
never said that.
So if that were in a police report, that would be wrong.
It would be wrong.
Okay.
You got the police report?
I do.
Hold on. Remember everybody's role? He asks the questions, you answer the questions. You don't ask him questions, he won't answer your questions. He asks, you answer, okay? That's what we're doing. All right?
Being that you asked, would you like to see the document?
No.
Oh,
You want to show him something? Show it.
To be honest, it's improper impeachment, it's not a statement of the witness. Overruled.
No.
Explain. It's not a statement of the witness.
Oh, wait,
It's not a
this
statement.
is not
of the
his
witness.
statement?
It's a summary.
It's not, Your Honor.
Hey, stop.
Yeah, we do, let me see it, let me see it. No one's gonna approach, just let me see what you're talking about.
Well, yes.
You cannot read from it.
Oh, I was reading, I'm not gonna show it to you. Fresh recollection.
You can ask him about the sum and substance of it.
Which I did. Okay. You remember meeting with Detective Flores? Who's sitting in the back of the courtroom on November 9th? It's only a couple days after the incident. Do you remember meeting with Detective Flores, so I'm asking?
What's the question?
Your Honor, there's a lack of foundation. You need to-
Overruled.
Do you, let me ask. Well, we have an extra bottle. Make it easier.
We have water in the building, bottled water.
Should I wait or?
Oh, no, this.
Here's my question. Just, do you remember meeting with Detective Flores on November 9th? You know Detective Flores, right?
I don't remember.
Can you stand up for a second?
I don't remember.
Okay, you don't remember meeting
I
with him?
don't remember.
Okay. We'll move on. Now, you spoke to the police in November of 2021. That you agree, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you told them you saw the knife while Rocky was pointing the alleged gun at you and yelling, and you were yelling at Rocky. Did you find that?
No.
Okay.
No.
So if that were in the police report, that's wrong also, right?
Your Honor, that's gonna call for speculation.
Hold on.
Stop.
All right. Is it, there's an objection to a question?
There is.
Okay, read the question.
please.
So if that weren't a police report, that's wrong also, right?
It last time they,
Stop.
in my rounds.
I'm just, hold on a minute.
All right. I hate that.
So if that were in a police report, that's wrong also, right?
Fair question. Rule.
Do you hear that question?
Say it again.
Okay. So if that were in a police report,
What's the question?
you want me to go back to that?
Okay.
When you spoke to the police in November of 2021, you told them you saw the knife while Rocky was pointing the alleged gun at you and you were yelling at Rocky.
False.
False. Now, the next one is this one. If that were in a police report, that would be wrong, right? Correct?
Can you say the question again?
Sure. If that were in a police report,
No,
on the back,
yeah.
when you spoke to the police in November of 2021, the year and the month of this incident, you told them you saw the knife while Rocky was pointing the alleged gun at you,
No.
and you were yelling at Rocky.
No.
Not right, not accurate. Sir?
No, not accurate.
Okay. My next question is this one. Stay with me here. If that were in a police report, that would be incorrect.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. You also told the police in November of you told the police in November of 2021 that only after you said why you got a knife did the person put that knife away. Is that accurate?
Excuse me?
Did you tell the police in November of 2021 that only after you said to the person with the knife, say 12, why you got the knife, did 12 put that knife away?
No, he was putting the knife away. He was putting it away. I seen him. I turned around and seen him putting it away.
So the question I just asked you is false. You
I
didn't
just
say
told
that.
you what I said. I told you what I said. Yes, it's false.
Oh. So it's your testimony that you didn't even notice the knife until it was already being put away, correct?
Correct.
All right. And for that matter, according to you, the person holding the knife never threatened you with it.
No.
And of course, even though you looked at the video of the incident, you never saw any knife on that video, right?
I mean, we only seen 2 seconds of him pulling the gun out. The rest you can't see because it was like a couple cars down. Or a car down, 2 cars down.
Mr. Tackett is not asking about the gun. That's the question again.
Sure. According to you, you watched that video of the Argyle Street parking lot incident, the first encounter. And even though you looked at that video, you never saw any knife on that video.
No, it was out of frame.
So you never saw any knife on the video.
No.
And it's your story that you only followed Rocky, Ills, and Twelby because you saw the knife, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So you didn't see Twelby putting away a pocket knife, you weren't gonna follow them around the corner.
No, just further, I got mad. I was like, I just had a gun pulled on me and now I'm seeing 12 with a knife.
A pocket knife that he was putting away, that's your testimony.
You keep trying to dumb it down, a pocket knife, a gun, like what's going on?
So you said pocket knife, I didn't say it.
I mean, the way you
Stop,
emphasize it,
stop,
like it's regular.
stop. Ask another question.
Sure. So the entire time you were following them all and saying what you were saying, we've been through that already, Rocky didn't yell at you,
Nah, he didn't say nothing.
he didn't curse at you,
He didn't say nothing.
didn't say it. In fact, on the other hand, you were livid at the time, I think you just said, correct? Mad.
I mean, yeah.
And in fact, according to you, as you followed them, you were ready to hit 12.
Yeah, because I just hit him with a knife, but I wasn't gonna hit
So the
him.
answer is yes, no, Matt?
Yes.
You ready to hit 12?
Yeah, yeah.
That's okay.
That was in my head, but not physically. Because if I hit him, I'd probably get shot. That's it.
You were ready to hit 12 in your head.
I mean, I was asked somebody got a knife, and he said it's not like that. He said, no, 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 it's not like that.
You were ready to hit 12. Correct.
Yes, no, I don't
Yes.
remember, I don't know.
Yes, no, I don't recall, I don't
No,
know.
no, don't do that. It's either yes or no, or I don't recall.
Yes. Yeah, yes.
Now, you said on January 28th and 29th, when asked about your relationship with Ills, that up until the incident, you had no animosity towards Ills, correct?
No.
Meaning,
Wait,
you had no animosity.
Your Honor, can we request that no questions are being asked, double negatives,
A
unintentional.
lot of lawyers do it, it happens, try not, if you expect the answer to be no, then don't say, is that correct? Because if you say yes,
You're
then,
right, you're right.
all right.
So, you had no animosity towards Ills.
I mean, we're brothers, we all argue, so I don't know, like, but at the time, before, no.
And at the time, on November 6, 2021, according to you, up until the incident, your relationship with Ills was very good.
It was,
Yet, when you spoke about your relationship with Ills in a deputy district attorney angle, a little over 2 years ago, in 2022, you said that Ills hates me and I hate him. Right?
yeah,
So you just told the jury your relationship with Ills was very
you're
good.
not letting me explain why. If you
Oh,
want
explain why.
to-
Go ahead.
Okay, so after he chose a side, everybody hated him. So obviously, I'm gonna tell the deputy district attorney, I do not like him. Literally everybody. What I'm supposed to like to do.
You were being asked, Mr. Efron, about the days leading up to November 6, 2021. You said on November 6, 2021, Bill stated you,
No, no, that's not true.
that's not true.
That's not true.
That'd be the-
I mean, you could just pull a me into this
Don't talk,
conversation.
there's no question asked of you, just wait for the next question.
Question by the district attorney this year, reported interview on October 2022. When you guys walk down the street, there's kind of like, and you interrupt and answer, and see the only person who I feel like even, and he hates me, and I hate him, is Elijah.
Right, you said it. We read it.
Reread it?
Yeah, we read it.
No, don't, you cannot, do not tell Mr. Tacopina what to do. His job is to ask you questions, your job is to answer questions.
Anyway. Let's go to that second incident on East Del Mar, 1616 East Del Mar. That physical altercation lasted about 25 seconds according to the video. Is that right? Did you agree?
The initial,
The second.
no, I didn't.
Okay, let's let it read. 25 seconds.
Exhibit,
Pardon, Mark? Oh, exhibit,
it's
yeah.
on, which exhibit is it?
And,
N is in Nora?
right. No, there's no.
Is there a timestamp on this? Wait, it's
You're
gone.
on- You lost our feed up here. Yeah. Okay, so
It's content.
you gotta start at, it didn't start at zero. It started at zero. It started at
Starts at
about
20.
6 seconds.
2217 is where it starts.
0 to,
2217.00 and 2217.26. That's 26 seconds. Go ahead. So that incident lasted about 26 seconds. We agree with that based on what you just saw, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you yourself can't make out the activity on that video, right?
Yeah, okay.
You can.
Yeah.
Well, you met with the detectives in December of 2021, only a few weeks after the incident. And you watched that video. And when you watched that video with Detective Flores and Detective Menifee, what you said was, you can't make out the activity because it's so crazy. You don't remember having that?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, here's the thing. That was videotaped, that interview, so we're gonna play you a snippet of your interview. We're gonna start with 4 minutes and 36 seconds, go to 4 minutes and 48 seconds. This is,
Is this a new exhibit?
this.
Can I say something?
No. This is, oh, is an ocean.
Okay. We're.
Is there a transcript of this?
No transcript, it's one. Is there a transcript?
There has to be a
There
transcript.
is transcript.
The transcript, will be P as in Paul.
And we are just for the record, I'm just gonna read what's on the screen.
Your Honor, for clarification, is the question being asked, can you tell what's going on by watching the video? Or is the question, does he know what's going on by watching the video because he was part of the incident? It's unclear what he's being asked.
That's what neither of those questions, that's what I asked. And again,
Both of you stop. Is there a transcript?
would you like me to respond?
Stop. Is there a transcript? Of the portion you're gonna play?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Al, can you distribute the transcript?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, we have a transcript that we can put on the computer side by side. We have a transcript, a digital copy, we can put on the computer screen next to the video that's fine. But we don't have copies.
I think there's a little bit of we're happy to, I think we have. We're
All right,
happy.
can you just show me what you're talking?
Your Honor, I have it as well. I'm offering to the defense if they want to use
It's
my
like
copy.
on where,
All right, if both of you are agreed, then I'm fine.
well, yeah, let's see where we are here.
I am asking the question to clarify.
I don't remember what the question was.
I'll do it again in a second. All right, just do this first, please.
Yes.
Judge, we're only playing a portion of this
All right.
paper. So,
The portion that you're gonna play is O. Part of the transcript that you're gonna show is P.
we're gonna use, we're only using one portion. So, I don't, okay. So, here's the question again. Do you recall saying, one question, while watching this videotape with Detective Flores and Detective Manafee, that you couldn't make out the activity because it's so crazy? Do you recall saying that?
No.
Okay, I'd like to tell you that. You need to transcript that. It's the whole thing.
No, I don't think so, because it's
It's
prior inconsistent statement, so you don't
That's it.
need it. Go
That's
ahead.
it, only 12 seconds. Go
All
ahead.
right.
You give it that clip?
I play overtime. So Rocky.
I still can't make out the activity because it's
Yeah,
so
that's
crazy, but it's,
Yeah, because it's grainy. That was the first time they ever showed it to me. I'm pretty sure everybody who sees it 2 or 3 times, they can make it out. After that, that was the first time I ever seen it.
Okay, so you do recall saying that now?
I mean, that's right there.
Okay, all right. And it's your story that you were actually injured after Rocky fired the first time.
We're gonna get to the word story as argument.
Your testimony,
Sustained.
your
Just a
testimony,
minute, since O and P are now being, it was admitted through, as a prior inconsistent statement.
that's all.
O is no longer the video, and P is no longer the transcript. So if you have your next exhibit will be O.
Thank you. Okay. It's your testimony that you were actually injured after Rocky fired the first time.
Correct.
In fact, you testified that you were definitely hit. There's no question, you were hit, right?
I was grazed.
Okay, by what?
I guess when he first shot, like my knuckle, I felt like my knuckle get hit.
By what?
I guess whatever was left from the bullet or the floor, whatever, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I can't see, I just know the man shot, my hand was hot, grabbed the logic.
Council is, the witness testifying, council is.
Is that yet another speaking objection?
Council is saying, we have argument and comment on the board hearing, I'm here in the jury's hearing. That's one question to ask.
Ask the question.
yeah.
Ask the question again.
There's the answer to the question, was asked the council not editorialize in, as if
Neither of you, no one is supposed to editorialize. I didn't, to be honest, I did not notice O.
I didn't say oh. Anyway, all right. So you just told this jury that you were grazed either by a fragment of the bullet or the floor, correct?
From shooting at the floor and then coming up, I guess.
Yes.
I mean, I was hit and I ran to Elijah. I don't, like, it wasn't in slow motion, I don't really get shot at. I'm really trying to.
I know, but I'm trying to understand your testimony. Were you hit? Or do you not know? Were you
I
hit
just
by
said
a
I was
bullet?
grazed.
I understand.
I just said it 2 times.
I understand. But do you know what you were grazed by? I want to make sure I understand your
I
testimony.
don't know what I was
You don't know
grazed
what you
by.
were grazed by. Could have been the floor, could have been a shell casing, could have been anything.
No, it wasn't. What you mean the shell casing? Only was when he shot the gun, I instantly felt my hand. So I'm assuming something had happened in between that time of me running to Elijah. Okay. I didn't have a hole in me. I didn't have other physical harm.
So when you first reported this incident, you said that you believed you were grazed on the left hand.
Yeah, I always said that.
Believe, correct?
Yeah, I always said that.
And to be clear, 3 of your knuckles were scratched, right?
Yes.
We put up, people 17 to, that's your entire injury from that night, correct?
I don't know if it's from that night. You're not showing me the timestamps.
I'm sorry. You don't know
You not
that?
hear me? I took many different pictures. You're not showing me the timestamps unless you said from that night.
Look at that picture, sir.
Obviously me, but you said from that night. You're not showing me the time or when.
Okay, all right, let's back up for a second. Did you do that to your knuckles on another night also?
No. No.
Is that the only time that night, November 6, 2021? Is that the only time your knuckles was grazed like that or scraped like that?
Correct.
Objection to the word scrape that misstates the evidence and lacks foundation. Questions also compounding the evidence asked.
Injured.
That's the only time your knuckles were ever injured. Like that.
Yeah, after the shooting, yes.
So what do you mean you don't know if it's from that night?
What are you talking about?
Okay, so,
You're not talking clear. You're not like explaining it to
All right,
me.
stop
no,
it.
no, I'm not.
Ask another question.
So anyway, Mr. Efron, according to you, that's the entirety of the injuries from you being shot on November 6, 2021. Yes or no?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Is it,
yes,
is the
yes,
answer
yes,
yes?
yes.
And I'm not sure, that third little knuckle down there, is that also?
That's what I'm saying. If you're a ballistic person, you know how it goes. I don't know. And from what I know, Trump got it hit in the ear.
All right,
He got little graves.
stop. Mr. Efron said this was the extent of his injury resulting from that injury.
I have one question I'm trying to ask you. That third knuckle that you see there, is that a scrape on there? Is that a graze? Is that a cut, or is that nothing?
I just told you, Tacopino, the man,
Wait, hold on. It's Mr. Tacopino.
Mr.
You don't
Tacopino.
call, he's not calling you Efron. You're Mr. Efron, he's Mr. Tacopino. Yes?
Yes. What's the question, ma'am?
Is that third knuckle, the one furthest from the bottom of the picture that you took, is that also grazed or not,
I mean, they all are.
including the fourth knuckle?
What's the fourth knuckle? It's only 3.
You want to see 3 knuckles in that picture?
Yeah, at this point, it's argument.
Yeah, it's the same.
So, now, you did not get that injury from punching, right?
Of course not.
You can object, the answer because of the double negative, you have no idea what the answer means.
It's true. Ask the question.
Did you
Don't
get that
say, is
injury?
that correct or is that right?
Did you get that injury from punching?
Of course not.
No, you never punched Bills.
Never, ever did I punch Hills. Ever.
And your proof of that was, this is People's Exhibit 18, Your Honor.
The question is already argumentative.
Overruled.
You
Your question hasn't been asked yet.
you provided this picture to the district attorney, correct?
I did.
Okay. And what you said that shows is Bill's face,
Yeah, you can see how I did his face.
half his face.
Yeah, but you said I beat him up, went back and beat him up some more.
I didn't say it.
Oh, you did the first day. You definitely said I came back, beat him up some more, or something like that.
I said it. I
You
was
did.
there.
No. Ask the question.
So in that picture, you see half of Bill's face, right?
You do.
So if he had like I don't know, a bruise on his lower left part of his jaw, you wouldn't see it in that picture, right? Right?
What's the question? I don't even know what I'm answering.
You see half his face. Make this simple. You see half of Bill's face in that picture you provided.
Usually about 75%.
Now it's 75%. See 75% of Bill's face in that picture. The other portion of his face, you don't know if there's a bruise or anything else on there, do you?
No, but you said I beat him up. I came back and beat him up. I'm 60.
The answer no. Is the answer no? The answer was no. Everything else is stricken. Ask another question.
Okay. Well, you did say, Mr. Presolnik, when you were talking about this, there was also a video that showed his entire face, right?
I think this was a screen recording. I don't know what you're talking about on recording. It's kind of tripping me up right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Do you remember when Mr. Presolnik was asking about this exhibit, this picture?
Yes.
Okay. Did you tell him, do you recall telling him in front of this jury that there was also a video
Yeah.
right, okay, that showed his entire face?
Mhm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Do you have a picture of that?
No, I took a screenshot of his. I didn't even know it was worth anything. I just was mad that I seen them all together. I just took a picture.
Or you didn't take a picture of
I didn't screen record the actual thing.
Despite claiming you were grazed by maybe a bullet on November 6, 2021, there were no burn marks on your skin, correct, Mr. Efron?
That's gonna call for expert.
I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't know. I know I was injured.
The answer is I don't know. You want something?
You don't know if there are burn marks on the skin. I want to clear that during, so, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Now, because of this injury, you went to Metropolitan Hospital in New York,
I did.
and you went to that hospital for the scrapes on your knuckles.
I did.
Objection to the word, objection to the word scrapes. This states the evidence. It's argumentative.
The injuries.
With injuries on your knuckles. And you said I did, correct?
Correct.
You didn't seek medical attention until you returned to New York from Los Angeles days later.
It wasn't days, it was 2 days later. And I didn't trust LA. I didn't trust nothing. That's why I got a lawyer and did everything I did.
You didn't trust LA.
I didn't trust nobody. Nobody.
Where
Nobody.
was your lawyer from?
He's from LA, but that's where it happened at.
Where was the police?
Objection to
All right, Mr. Sacapino, this is going off on a tangent that doesn't need to be traveled on.
Anyway,
Go ahead and ask another question.
so you waited to fly all the way across country before receiving medical attention, right?
I had my hand wrapped right after that.
Is the answer yes?
Yes.
In fact, you only decided to get treatment after Detective Menifee told you during a phone call on November 9th that you need to get medical attention, medically treated because of the type of case this is. You remember him saying, her saying that?
I don't remember.
You don't remember him saying that?
Whatever she said, that's on her. Has nothing to do with me.
And after speaking, do you remember speaking to the police on November 9th,
I
2021?
don't.
Before you went to the hospital?
What was I talking about? Before I went to the hospital? Huh?
We'll stipulate that there was a phone call between the defendant and the police on that date. I'm sorry, my mistake, with Mr. Rowley, with Ms. Revron and the police on that date. So stipulate. You're welcome.
Before I went to the
Well, there's no question being asked, so you wait for the question. Go ahead.
So anyway, after this phone call, you went to the hospital that same day,
after what phone call?
the one that you just heard the stipulation, the one that is.
I don't remember. I don't think.
And the doctors, you have the hospital report? The doctors told you you were grazed by a bullet. I'm sorry, which one? You told the doctors you were grazed by a bullet. right?
I mean, that's what happened, yes.
My question was, you told the doctors you were raised by people.
What else I'm supposed to tell them?
You want to be here for Monday, I guess, right?
I mean, what else I'm supposed to tell them? Yes,
Yes.
told them that,
Yes.
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 Yes, okay. And you didn't lie to the hospital staff about anything when you spoke to them, did you?
That question.
Overruled.
What does that even mean?
Did you tell any lies to any of the hospital staff?
No.
You were asked by the hospital staff, in the last year, how frequently have you used drugs?
Checks are relevant,
Sustained.
it's going
Objection
to
sustained.
please advise the jury, Your Honor.
There's to be no mention of drugs. Ask another question.
Okay. You were admitted to the hospital at 9:06 p.m. on November 9th, 2021. You know that, or do you recall that?
Is there, do you remember that?
You gotta say it again.
Sure. Okay. So we have a stipulation, Your Honor. Mr. Efron, you were admitted into the hospital on November 9th at 9:06 p.m. You were discharged from the hospital that same day at 10:42 p.m. So that's 1 hour and 36 minutes per gunshot.
Yeah, that's 2 days later after that, so yeah.
And the doctors at the hospital considered your injury to be superficial.
That's gonna call.
Sustained, sustained. Seriously.
Do you remember being asked, when you direct testimony, Mr. Sloman asked you on January 29th, how did you know it was a real gun? Age 39. Yeah, three.
Take us through the water.
January 29th, when trial here with this injury, Mr. Sloman asked you, how did you know it was a real gun? And you answered, you were hit. And that you were grazed. That's how you knew it was a real gun. You recall giving that answer to Mr. Sloman's question.
I guess so, yes.
When asked by Mr. Sloman how you know it was a real gun, you only mentioned because you were hit and you were grazed. Did you leave anything out?
I didn't know I need to say anything else.
Question to call.
Overruled.
You didn't mention shell casings, did you?
No.
Well, how did you know it was a real gun? You recovered shell casings according to you, right?
Yeah, I did.
That wasn't one of the reasons you knew it was a real gun?
Yeah,
Oh, you get to say that when he asked you?
no, just been asked a lot of stuff, tired all the time.
2021, you provided 2 9mm Luger steel casings to law enforcement.
I did.
It's your testimony that you located those casings at the scene where you say you were shot.
I did.
Now, you recall the testimony that you gave at this trial on January 29th, when Mr. Brazone showed you the video of roughly 52 minutes later, at 11:10 and 31 seconds of an single individual walking back to the scene, almost an hour after the incident. And you said, yeah, that's me, I'm sure. You remember saying that?
I remember, but it was only 2 seconds that he showed me, and then instantly I said it wasn't me.
And then you
It
said,
wasn't.
Mr. Brazone asked you, well, your clothes are different, and you said, the trial to the jury, I changed my clothes, I probably changed my clothes. You remember saying that to the jury?
It was confusing, but it definitely wasn't me. It was confusing. I didn't understand the contents of it, but
That was him asking questions.
I mean, if we keep rolling the video, will it see me?
What he's asking is that what you said the other day?
Yeah, I guess.
And, I'll get to your last answer about seeing you, but, remember Mr. Brazone then read you from the preliminary hearing, the question and answer by Mr. Brazone, where you said, on page 127, where finally came around to say, it's not me? Remember that when he read you that 2 days ago?
I just don't understand that. Like,
Argumentative words,
I just don't
finally
understand.
came around, it's an argumentative question.
Do you remember, I'll phrase it wrong, I'll rephrase that. Do you remember at the preliminary hearing?
All right, question with Ron, re-ask.
Sure. Do you remember when Mr. Brazone read you your preliminary hearing testimony, after you said that you were sure it was you and that you probably changed your clothes?
I wasn't sure, but
You told the jury,
I mean, it was a 2-second video. I needed more.
he read you a portion where you said, no, that's not me. Do you recall that? In the preliminary hearing, when Mr. Brazone read that to you 2 days ago?
When I actually seen the rest of the video,
It's not, listen to what he's asking.
I don't get it. I'm confused.
You remember Mr. Brazone asking you 2 days ago, after reading your preliminary hearing testimony, a question and answer where you said, no, that's not me, in regards to that video?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go back one page before that. When I asked you first. Page 126, lines 18 to 20 from the preliminary hearing. Looking at that same video you told us. Yes, sir.
126,
Lines 18 to 20. Looking at that same video again, you initially told this jury that you were sure it was you. My question was,
Well,
question,
that is, the question misstates the testimony of, and you said, I'm sure that's me.
exactly what he said, on the transcript.
Could also be.
don't, no speaking objection.
I'm giving a
Give me,
second.
no, give me the page line, please.
Of the preliminary or the transcript?
Oh.
Trial transcript, right here, page 60, was that 68?
I thought you were questioning about what he said at the preliminary hearing.
I was, sir, I gave you that, but I was just told
Right,
that.
I'm asking you to repeat it.
Oh, okay,
What page and what line?
120.
Preliminary.
yeah, 126, 18 to 20.
All right, that can be read to him.
But there was an objection when I asked the question that you said to the jury that he was sure it was him at the trial. So what I'd like to do now is read, read.
Well, then you got to read 18 through 21,
Then I'm
22.
Then I'm talking about the preliminary, the trial.
Oh, I don't have,
So,
I don't have the transcript.
I got it. So listen, I'm first gonna do what I just said I was gonna do, which is read the preliminary hearing transcript, the day before, the page before, page Mr. Brazone put it. Question, November 2023. Do you see yourself entering the screen, Mr. Efron, again, looking at that video, that single individual at 11:10:31, answered, yeah. So at the preliminary hearing, like in front of this jury, when you first saw that video, you said that was you.
Because I went back, it's a tricky question, so if I'm going back and you show me.
Did you say initially that that was you?
I probably did, but
All right, that's enough.
Now, at the trial, I want to make sure I wasn't misquoting you.
Mhm.
On page 68, line 7 through 14. I have agreed with you guys. Sure. So I asked you a question, I said, had you told the jury you were sure it was you? And I was objecting. So I'm gonna clear this up. Page 68 of the trial
No, it's an
transcript,
improper question with comments.
There's no question pending. Go ahead and read the
page
question.
68, line 7 to line 14.
Stop it!
He's telling the jury.
Stop it.
that
I
was
don't
objecting.
want you
It's
to be-
not appropriate. You can't say
Stop
it.
Mr. Cooler, stop it.
Page
Mr.
68.
Tacopina, just ask questions, don't preface it with any remarks or comments.
Page 68, line 7 to 14. Mr. Rizal asked you at this trial, or this jury, can you see what looks like an individual person walking just off the curb, now into the street? Answered by you, to them, yeah, that's me for sure. Court, keep your voice up. Witness, yeah, that's me. Mr. Presumption, are you sure that's you? Answer, yeah, I'm sure. You remember giving that trial testimony 2 days ago, right?
yeah, sure.
Now, you testified that you went back to the scene with your girlfriend, Lydia Parker. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. I'd like you to take a look at this photo and tell us if this is Miss Parker. Or should we-
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you.
Are you kidding?
Just
me?
don't show it to anybody, just bring it up.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Proceed.
Yeah.
Mr. Mr. Efron, is this Miss Parker? You don't know if that's your girlfriend?
I don't know. Can't tell.
You don't think it would be a yes or no, that is my girlfriend or not?
Yeah, she got makeup on. I don't know.
Your Honor, objection relative to 352 on this issue.
He says he doesn't know, go on to something else.
Sure. You claim that she saw you recover the shell casing, right?
When was this? No, just
November
repeat the
6th,
question. What are we
2021.
doing?
On November 6, 2021.
Was you a kid?
On November 6, 2021, you claim she saw you recover the shell casing, correct?
When you recovered the shell case, was she there with you?
Mhm.
Yes?
Yes.
About how far from you do you think she was when
She
she
was
recovered the
looking
shell
for it
case?
too. She was looking as well.
How far was she from you?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was. 3
Closer
years
than
ago.
you and I are, or further away than you?
I think 2 people
Approximately.
were looking for something. She was close.
Closer than you and I? Or about the same, farther?
Further is like, we're looking in a vast area, but she came.
At the time when you actually saw the shell case,
Oh yeah, she was.
picked them up,
She,
where was she?
she was in the bottom. She was in the bottom. When I was taking a picture.
She was right there next to you?
Yes.
Thank you. So based on that answer, she should be seen with you in the surveillance video, correct?
Your Honor, that assumes the fact, not
Sustained.
evidence, that there is surveillance video of that.
Sustained.
Have you seen, right?
Well, I don't know, I gotta think back,
Hold on, hold on.
think back to that second, because she probably was looking in the parking lot or looking off to the side, or looking like, just don't remember that right there. I know I went back, got the bullets, but she was with me. I don't know where she was at while I was looking for it.
Okay. So she may not have been seen on surveillance video?
I don't know.
That, Your Honor, that assumes the fact, not the evidence. We can,
Has the surveillance video been admitted yet?
Your Honor, may we approach the
No.
explanation?
Has the surveillance video been admitted?
It's equals 15 years.
It's not the entire, we need to approach, Your Honor,
I
on
think
this
it's
issue.
up to
So we do, so that.
All right, okay, all right. Tell you what, be no mention of drug use, period.
Right, so
Mr.
they.
Tacopina heard it, you shouldn't ask, you should not have asked